Hello, welcome back to the Asia Fruit Congress. I'm very glad to be joined by Willem Kokkeel of Innofresh. And Willem, thank you for joining us. Willem, over the past few years, you've been looking at a particular product which has its origins here in China, I believe, and that's the kiwiberry, a product that we are starting to see more and more in Western Europe, in Holland and the UK. Can you tell us what you've been doing then to improve that product's chances on the world stage?
Sure. With my, at that time, red kiwi producer, we actually had a tour in Europe in 2011. And we said, this is a great product. We found it in the supermarket, and we said, this is a great product. China doesn't have this product. And then it appeared that actually the main origin from the kiwiberry is China. It grows in the wild still, everywhere from, say, the north of Yunnan until the Korean border. You can find all kinds of varieties, edible, some are not so edible, sour or strangely formed. And what we did was very difficult in the beginning. We wanted to go to China through the front door, as we called it. So we brought European varieties to here, did some breeding changes, and now we are proud to say that from the 11 varieties that we grow in our farm, we have 8 now applied it for the PVR rights. So we have our own, let's say, breedings in China. Our base is in Yan, which is near Chengdu. Chengdu has 16 million people. That in itself would be a market. But we are premium price products, so we need to go where the money is, which is not in the West, it's in the East. So that's where we're going.
Okay. Is it primarily about the Chinese market then? It's about bringing China's own potential to its, to the doorstep of its consumers, so that they can see some of the great products that they have to eat and to purchase. Yeah.
Well, we don't think about it like that, but indeed we bring our varieties to the consumers. The local Chinese production is primarily right now in the north, and they grow significantly larger product. The kiwi berries that you see from there are more like small kiwis, also positioned as a small kiwi, and we are a berry product, and we position it as a berry because the berry category shows dramatic increase, and we think that with our product we have a real nice add-on.
So in the same way, we've seen some Arguta kiwi berries in Europe that have been positioned in the store next to strawberries,
that's exactly what we do.
Doing the same here.
We do exactly the same here. We try to get it into the berry category in a refrigerated condition. That's what we try to do. Yeah. Difficult enough to say the least.
Willem, just more generally as a final question, what potential do you see in China for all different fruits? You've worked with lots of different fruits over the years. Yeah. What do you see as the kind of next big wave of development in Asia for fruit and vegetables?
I actually think that there's potential for all kinds of fruits. Not necessarily only the berries where everybody's looking at. I think the Chinese agriculture production needs more and better varieties. And as soon as consumers can actually experience better tasting fruit, better keeping properties, better ripened fruit, and therefore better tasting fruit, I think there's dramatic growth on all kinds of products, including the hard hitters like banana industry. As you know, I'm very much involved in bananas as well. And ripening is a big issue in China. Very few ripening rooms for the huge volumes of the bananas. So I see potential for high quality fruits in practically all product categories. Yeah.
You mentioned ripening rooms, which is alludes to some of the work you used to do in the business. How quickly do you think China's network of ripening centers can grow? Is that going to happen in the next 5 years, or is it going to take longer?
If you would ask me this question 2 years ago, I would say it goes fast. In the meantime, I think it will take a little bit longer. We saw the same in the east of Europe, where people had no ripening rooms. And then due to the fact that there is heavy concentration of retail, they kind of forced all the ripeners to go. And in spite of the fact that you then add value and add cost, the clients were prepared to pay for it. I think here in China, you compete with, let's say, caves. You compete with people that kind of sleep with the product and do handpick the colors of the bananas every day for the consumers. I don't think that that's sustainable, but it will slow down that process. You see the big importers and the ripeners right now expanding and experimenting. So there will be growth, rapid growth, but I don't see the 1,000 or a lot more ripening rooms to be built in the next 5 years. Okay. I think the growth will be rapid, but not steep, as we saw.
A bit more steady.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Willem, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts on the market.
Welcome.
Here, and
thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.